fellow wood chopperoos, Chad here, and you're probably wondering what I have going on here. Well, I'm in the process of building a coffee table for a customer of mine. And when it's done, well, it's going to look pretty simple, pretty basic, but there's some unique joinery going on. So I thought I'd take a quick tip here to show you how I did some of this. So up here, I have the square cut for where the aprons will be going around to all four legs. Now down here, I have what will be the shelf for it, and then of course supports underneath for the shelf. I'll show you how all that comes apart there. And you can see that the shelf actually goes in pretty deep to the leg. And then of course there's even a notch underneath there for where the bottom supports for the shelf will go in. And that's just going to give it a real nice clean look down there. But what I want to show you right now on this quick tip is how I made this square cut on a round leg. So I found the center, I made a couple little lines going around, put a screw in, and I have this square piece that I'll put on there, and just to kind of tighten that up. Then what I'll do is, because I'm going to cut this section, I don't want that screw in the way. So I'll put a couple other screws in. And I'll take this one out. Flip this around. This time I have another square, and I'll put that in. Now I have to level these two. Okay, so now I need this plane to be level with this plane. So I'll just turn that. There. Good. And I'll throw a screw in down here so that doesn't move. And now I'll go to the table saw. Okay, so I raised the blade up for the height of my cut. I've also set the width to the width of this. And I also have a mark right here on the fence that when I push this in, I'm going to make sure that this stops right there. Then I'll back it out, turn it, and make another cut. And you can see I have two cuts 3 inches down on it. Okay, the next thing I did was I made this V block here. I just ran it through the table saw at 45 degrees and glued it to some just MDF. And this way I can lay my piece in here. I've got support on it. And I've got my combination square set at 3 inches. And I'm just going to draw a line across this. So once again, I have my line. This is the section that I want to remove. Although the blade goes all the way to the full depth here, down here it's not. It's only going in a little because that blade is curved. So I'm going to use my chisel to get most of this out. Not too shabby. Okay, there you go. That's how I made the square notch on a round leg. Now, if you'd like to see how I did this bottom, well, these cuts here are a little bit trickier. And to see that, well, you're going to have to wait for the full video called The Pinball Coffee Table. Until then, we'll see you soon, and keep on dancing.